Hi, welcome to Noise Pollution. Hello. A long hello. It's the 11th of March 2023. I did not think I'd sort of resign myself to not doing one today. But I'm going to do one anyway because I'm feeling so jazzed. Massively jazzed. Thank you all for tuning in. It is... I really need a slash. I should have gone. I've got 3 dedicated vibe zones now. So this, where I'm sat, is the VZ1, which you've come to know and love. And... VZ2, ready for you. If you'd like to come in, get ready. Now we've got VZ3. Whoa, right by the window. I can stare out the window and be all. It's the triumvirate of things, obviously including not just blokes, not just Bob Bloke. Oh, yeah. So as soon as I started doing this, I started getting vibed up, started running around the room. So I'm still getting ghosted by the Hope Street Hotel Spa. They don't want me there. If anyone has any clout, give me a shout. Because the only way I'm going to be able to get back into a detox is through that gorgeous spa, or unless we just sort of the groundswell, we build our own spa, vibe spa. I don't know. What has been going on then? So let me just show you what I've been doing. So I was in work last night with the wonderful team. Let me get rid of the spooky overlay. There's the wonderful Jord. Blowing it up over there, literally. But wrong button. Oh, bums. Where have you been all my life? Love it. I'm in love with the bingo machine. I was just thinking about what the whack killer watt hours are. You know, just with the price of inflation now. I wonder what the price of per inflation is on that. I mean, it's still frigging worth it, fudging worth it every time. But just got me thinking. Had a lovely Brecco with Han. Ooh, homemade sauerkraut. Oh God, I dislike the sound of that. The voice, not the scrambled. Loads of goodies. Love you, honey. Ah, she's great. Here's a little run through of my goodies. So the D3, I feel like it's good. Beauty Blend Collagen face. Oh, popping. Omega, good for the brains, good for the glands. Stamets. Again, the omega-3s, I'm obsessed with the omegas. I'm obsessed with the water. I'm basically just no fun to be around because reminding people of death. So here's a little walk in the park. We met. What was it? Pug Pom. So it was Connie plus the Pug Pom. It was a Pomeranian / pug. So it's actually really beautiful because it was a pug with so you had like a pug with a bit of extra snout. So it's really beautiful dog. I'm blanking on the name of the doggy, but Connie had a lovely time. And then we came home, just had a lovely brekkie, a lovely walk. I'm like, this is what I need to do, just sort of unwind. But then, on the way, there was the Satanic taxi. You can't really see it on here, but you've got the main number plate on the left, and you've got the little number plate on the right. It was 666. I was like, oh my, spooky taxi. Spooky. The taxi's getting haunted. Anyway, I digest. I've been rubbing off on people. Yeah, this is I've been rubbing off. It says Satani Taxi, but that's get me. I'm all snazzy. Ooh, I can transform it. I've been rubbing off on people. People have started. This is technical Tom saying, "Look at this glass Tupperware that I'm doing food prep in. It kind of makes me feel." It's torn. I'm Natalie Imbruglia about it because I just wish people would. I just kind of feel like I want people just to not think about it and just go for it. And maybe I'm making people think about it. Maybe I'm overthinking it or underthinking it. Or I'm doing all right. Get meditating. I'll have a little med later. What's on the agenda? So not only am I rubbing off on people, I feel like people are rubbing off on me. My newfound cadre of vibes down in the Bings. One gentleman last night accosted me, Mark Manley, saying, "Rob, why have you watched the Jeremy Della? Have you watched the Jeremy Della thing?" So I was like, "Nah, mate, sorry." And he's honestly the loveliest guy in the world. So I was like, and he's so into vibes and comedy and art. I was just like, wow, I need to really actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the last 3.5 minutes. I haven't seen this before, but this is the link that Mark Manley sent me. So oh, that's not it. Again, that's the Tupperware. Here it is. So
Jeremy Della is a short.
Let's watch it together. Jeremy Della. I'm sure he's going to leave an indelible mark on my psyche. Thanks, Mark, for helping with that as well.
Jeremy Della is a short bloke from Dulwich who went to public school and likes jumble sales.
I'd say I'm probably about twice the size of Jeremy in terms of mass. You know, if you put me in a microwave, Jeremy Della would come out.
I don't think he were anything special, really. No. You know, if you saw him on the street, you don't say, "Very honest. Hey, that's Jeremy Della."
Sometimes I think he looks like a slightly camp tramp.
Jeremy Della is my unconventional son.
Yeah.
Jeremy Della is the artist who, more than anyone else in his generation, has changed the way we think about art.
I'm not quite sure what his art is. I mean, perhaps somebody can tell me.
He certainly doesn't make, arty objects and sticks them in a gallery. That's not what he does.
Jeremy Della is a funny little guy on a bike.
So, a minute in and I am loving it.
Hey, I'm Jeremy Della.
I know him, I've seen him. He looks a bit like Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead.
Funny little guy on the bike. But I'm also an artist. And behind me is the Hayward Gallery, where I'm going to have a really big show.
Nicey P, nicey P.
First bike I had would have had stabilisers. I was young. I wasn't a teenager or anything, but it was like a kiddie's bike with thick wheels and stabilisers. More or less, I've always cycled. Used to cycle to school. And
I cycle every day on my little Bromp.
And after that, it's just a convenient, inexpensive way of getting
I'm convinced he's my best friend.
Around London. Wow.
You're right. You're all right.
I'm fine.
What happened?
It just totally skidded.
His muse skidded him off.
I have made work around cycling or bikes. One is a series of photographs of signs saying you can't park your bike here, you can't chain your bike to these railings. It's called the War on Terror, because the bike is intrinsically a good thing, and it should be allowed to be put anywhere, more or less, I think.
Bit of green
the best
screen
thing about
there.
cycling is that you can go anywhere on a bike. You have this amazing freedom. You can even go to Texas.
Yay!
Well, our golden jet is airborne and flight 50 cuts a path across
Jelly boy!
And a through the speaker, reassuring us flight 50 is the way to fly. And our hostess takes our order, coffee, tea, or something stronger to start off the day. Well, it's Bloody Mary morning, cause I'm leaving baby somewhere in LA.
Alright, I've already done loads. It looks like my computer might be crashing. I love you. My computer's about to crash. And oh, yay! This looks great. I'll watch the rest of this. But Marky, I'm going to watch it. Love you.